This is the second Goodwill bins that my family and I went to on New Year's Day. And this is where my microphone stopped, and I didn't notice until after we left, so there's no sound. I'm doing a voiceover, but keep watching to see what all we found here to buy and flip for resale. This was our first trip to this Goodwill outlet, and we had a good experience. I was happy with all of our finds. I will be showing the haul at the end of this video, so if you like what you see and you want to see more of what we found that day, check it out at the end of this video. This was a vintage apron that I found, and this is one of the sheer ones. I love these with a green flocked design on that. And then I really liked that it had that drawstring waist. I haven't ever found one like that, but I like this, so I did pick this up. Oh, and then I found this. This was a cast iron rooster and chicken. I believe that might have been a doorstop. It was heavy enough for sure. I actually really liked this and I would have picked it up, but it had some damage on it, like it had been dropped. So I ended up having to leave that behind. And this is a vintage doll that I found. I believe when I looked her up, this is from the 1970s, and she's maybe something Calico Babies. I can't remember the exact name, but I'll have her in the haul and give a little bit more detail about her. But she was super cute. She did have a little wear on her, and I went ahead and got her because I didn't want to leave her behind. I don't think this is going to be a very big value item, but I thought she was cute. So here I'm showing you some of the things that I've already picked up and put in the buggy. I'm looking in it. I can see that I have forgotten to put some of this in the haul, especially that little rack there. But I'm showing you the little bits of jewelry that I've picked up. And this is a little plastic deer, and it has the old label Shiny Bright on that. So I did pick that up. This rack that you're seeing in there, it looks like it's something to hold jewelry, and I did get that to possibly use in my booth. Then I found this, and I wish this wasn't I wish that hadn't had that big chip on that. Um, but this is, of course, we see it's Wizard of Oz with Dorothy, Tin Man, but it is Treasure Craft, a nice size cookie jar, and I definitely would have grabbed this, and I did look up comps just to see, and they do sell well for a good price. Even though that would have had a little weight on it, that would have been worth picking up had it not been uh, a big chunk chip taken out of that. Okay, so I've got to show this. This I found would definitely have been worth probably all of our cart. I believe this is, a the little wooden German nutcracker. It's very well made. However, he is quite messed up in a few different places here. He's missing possibly some of his mushrooms or something else there. You can see the paint on his hands, and then this is broken here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and still pick him up. I don't know if he'd be, if anybody would buy him in this condition, but I might, he keeps wanting to open his mouth. I might go ahead and keep him. He's really well made, but I'm excited to find this because I knew that these were good. I do wish he was in better condition, but I think I will grab him, and he might just end up staying with me. So. Okay, so that's a wrap for the shopping portion of the video. The haul is next. And here's the haul. So I have it all set up here on the shelf, and I will show you a little closer each item. Now, I don't think we found as much at this Goodwill as we did as that first stop that we went to, but I still found some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you these first. Okay, so these are, I believe, Indiana glass, the King's Crown thumbprint glasses or goblets, and this is a flashed on red. Now, I see flashed on glass, and I wouldn't always pick this up because a lot of times you find the red is coming off or the flashed on color is coming off. So on here you can see, let's see, one of them I think has a little bit more wear on it than the other. It's really kind of hard to pick it up with the camera, but there's a little bit of wear on the red, but I think all in all they're still in a decent condition. So originally I found the one, and I had looked it up and it was like, well, by itself it wouldn't have been worth picking it up, but I saw that if I could find at least one more, it would be worth it would be worth it to go ahead and get it. So I had searched, and pretty much the whole time I was in the store, and I never could find the second one. So I was on my way to go ahead and put this one back whenever I saw this one sticking up. So I don't know if somebody else put it back or it got moved around and it was at the surface where I finally saw it. But I went ahead and got it. Now these, I think if they were in a larger set, they would do pretty good. But what I had intended on doing was putting those in my booth for to add to my Valentine's displays. But I'm having a whatnot show, and it will be tomorrow, Saturday the 20th. However, this video might not be out till after the fact. But I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put those in that show first, and then if they don't sell, they will end up in my booth. Probably for just a few bucks more. These are pretty solid, pretty heavy, so I'm not going to have a really big return on those. But I thought they were pretty, and they're not broken. I always am impressed when you can find glass in there not broken, and they're vintage, so I think they're perfect for Valentine's. So somebody might want those. So, and let's see. Oh, I got this little bear. He's so cute. He's like a little birthday bear holding a package, and he is the Barrington collection, and he's very happy birthday. I went ahead and got him. I wasn't familiar with this collection, but while I was in the store, I looked him up, and he actually does sell pretty well, and he's in pretty good shape. So I grabbed him, and then I will put some sold comps on here to show you what this little guy goes for. So this is what the back of him looks like, and he does have a tag here. So yeah, I grabbed him. So it'll be interesting to see how he does, because I know not all the time bears do well. Okay, this box, I'm not sure where this is from, but I thought it was really pretty. It's carved with painting, little birds on that, and it's all the way around. Oh, it has butterflies, real colorful, and it is wooden, so it just looks like that. This may be a modern piece, but something else I'll probably stick in my booth. I will look up if I can find anything on that. All right, and then I found this jewelry, which I think Jeffrey might have found this, and I found these all together in one area. They're just costume jewelry. These two are wooden, and this is like a brass, maybe copper, but I'm not real sure. I think it's just like a brass cuff bracelet. It doesn't have any name on it. I looked to see. And then this one is really pretty. Just costume jewelry that I will put in my booth. I have a little jewelry rack in there. I'm always happy to find these things in the bins because, again, you're not paying much for it, and I can get
It's really nice to have where you can just put a few bucks on them and put them in your booth. And people are always looking for things like that. And then this one might bring a little bit more. It's a little gecko with the rhinestone eyes, and it has the Chico's mark on that. And this one, I think I saw could sell anywhere from $10 to $12. So this one was really good. Right, I'm gonna move up here. I found these little, they look like they could be shot glasses, but they are votive holders. And you can see there's a little tray in there. So this is still in the pack, and it's made by Bombay, which is a good thing to pick up. Bombay's branded items, especially vintage Bombay, tends to do well. I don't think these are, but this is another item I did grab to put in the booth because, you know, with the gold and being that they're votive holders, again, you know, someone might want those for upcoming Valentine's. So I'm going to put those in there. And I found this really neat suitcase. It's like a tapestry type material. See, and I love the colors. I really love these vintage suitcases. Not all of them sell well, but this one was not that heavy. Very pretty, bold colors, and I think, you know, the color, you don't see any fading or anything in that. The zipper works. I think the only thing with it, it looks like maybe this is starting to come apart, but I'm not sure. It may be supposed to be like that. But I'm going to see if I can get this open real quick. Okay, yeah, look at that. Really pretty. And then it looks like it has cardboard lines there on the edges. And really, I mean, I'll wipe it out, but this is actually really clean. So I don't know if this just would have been like a little carry-on or a little travel bag, but I love it. So, you know, anytime I can find these like this, very colorful and in good condition, for sure, I'm going to pick these up. I'll see if I can find, you know, again, a sold comp on that to give you an idea of what something like that could go for. Okay, there's this guy, which I was so excited when I saw him sticking out of the bins. I think someone may have thrown him back because again, this was in one I had already gone through, and he was kind of looked like he had just been thrown back on top of some clothes. But I cannot read what the bottom says because it's faded, but this is a German wooden nutcracker, and he is functional. Everything's good there, but this is one I'll just have to keep myself because he's missing some mushrooms here, and if this wasn't broken, I think this would have been like a walking stick or a sword. So it's broken here and here. And then also, let's get you a good look here. His feather would have been a little bit longer. I did find one of these online that did sell, and I want to say it sold for around, I can't remember, $30, $35 maybe. I'll see if I can get a picture up. But yeah, this is my first wooden German nutcracker that I have found, and I do know that these can do really well. And depending on the brand and the artist, you know, some of them can go for pretty good. But this one, I will end up keeping him because he is damaged and he's not going to bring as much. But I couldn't leave him because, I mean, even though I could add some more mushrooms here, we can add something here. Even though he has those issues, I think he still was in pretty good shape. And this was exciting for me also because I love these old aprons, especially these sheer ones. And this one it has green flocking on it. So it has this on the trim, and then it has that flocked floral design with the little ruffle hem. And then something else that I like about it, it has this where it's like a drawstring, so you can adjust that when you tie that on. So now I will find a way to clean it. It has a few little spots on it, but I will hand wash that and see if I can get those out. And this is likely going to be, I'm going to put this up for spring to possibly do another Whatnot auction when I get ready to do my spring in St. Patrick's Day items. I found a Valentine's one. I found one for my Valentine's sale just the other day. So I have that real pretty red one for this sale. And then this one I will hold for an upcoming sale. So yeah, this is, I love this so much. Okay, this was another great find that my dad picked up. This is the LL Bean stowaway pack. It has the original tag on it. So it's the stowaway day pack, and it was originally $49.95. And so this was not used, and it was really lightweight, so it wouldn't have cost much. I don't even think, this is not even a pound. So this is good. I could probably get pretty close to what the original price was. However, when I was looking it up, I actually was getting ready to list it, and I realized it is personalized, and that's an embroider on that. Now, I am not quite sure what to do with it now. So I don't know if I should list this as is and just take a lower cost for it, or if I have seen where some suggest you could get this off. You just have to do it very carefully, and maybe it won't leave damage on it. I don't know that for sure. If anybody has any recommendations or suggestions on that, let me know down in the comments. But it is a very nice bag and not used. And so, I don't know. I mean, somebody would still want it. I don't even know if that's an initial. It looks like a logo maybe for a company. So, I don't know. Still I'm glad we picked that up. All right, and here's just a little few odds and end things that we picked up. This is just a little copper, like a cauldron pot. So that'll be fun to use with something or figure out. I don't know. So anyways, I like to have the 3 little feet on that. Just a neat little pot there. And then these are nostalgic. When I was in high school, my mom had this pattern in her kitchen. We had all the dishes. We even had the salt and pepper shakers. But she's the one that actually found these. And, the stoppers are still intact. So I think this pattern sells. I'm not sure for just how much, but I don't know. I kind of had to pick those up to see, but I think I have seen where the plates and the like the coffee mugs and things like that sell. So we'll see what the salt and pepper shakers will do. And then I picked, now these are not old, these are newer, but they had like a unique design, and that's the 12 Days of Christmas. So it has all the little figural designs on there and the numbers. Stopper's intact, and I'm pretty sure I did search these in the store. I just can't remember what those were, but I will put that here. All right, and then this is just a really neat little, it looks like a metal bell, but it's not. It's ceramic and on a rope. So that's kind of neat, rustic looking. And then this is just several little things. I laugh because I at the first Goodwill, I was digging for shiny brights and never did find them. But I did. This was the one and only shiny bright ornament I found that day. And of course, this one's not one of the most desirable ones. It's just a little plain silver one. But I went ahead and picked it up. It's got a lot of fading, but who knows? We can end up using that for something in our decor. And I did find this also. The little shiny bright deer. Still in the package. So that is Hong Kong. So, let's see. It has the original tag there. It was like 25 cents. Just a little plastic beer in a pack. So. And marbled egg. All right, so then I found this little ornate brass picture holder, or I sometimes use these to display decorative plates on when I'm putting them in my booth or on a listing. I will do one photo where I put the plate on the display just to give an idea of different ways of using it. But this I will always put, you know, they're for display purposes only, not for sale, because I will keep this, and I might actually even end up using this with my own, in my own home. So really pretty, really nicely made. And I really liked this Santa holding the kitty cat. I think it is an ornament. I think it has a like one of those clear hangers on it, but he's really neat. He's almost like he's painted. It's like material that's painted, but I don't know. He was kind of unusual, so very cute. And this I haven't even opened these yet. Let's see. I'm not even sure. I think Jeffrey found these, and they are the yeah, they're made in Mexico, the nativity set. I have to check to see if they're all here, but I do, when he picked them up, I did make sure I did see the little Jesus in there, because a lot of times in these nativities the baby Jesus is missing. So, but there's several. Oh, I even have some pennies in there. Nice. But yeah, it looks like yeah, this one does have breaking on it here. So some of them I'll have to look through. There's like a donkey. Oh, I see a head. It looks like somebody's lost their head. So I don't know yet. What I might end up keeping this. I don't think I have one from Mexico. So yeah, there's probably a few broken pieces in there, but we might be able to put together enough to. There's several in there. So anyways, that's pretty neat find. Little miniature made in Mexico nativity, and it's made out of like a red clay. Then I found this little wooden tray. Let me move this to the light. So this is a primitive, like a teapot or coffee pot and coffee mug, and it is signed. And I believe, I tell you, the lighting in here is just not good. It's not very good right now. And it is signed here. It looks like Lanil 78. So really cute little piece. I don't know. You know, this is, again, maybe just a booth piece. I'll look it up. This would be unique because someone hand painted that. And I don't know. It was really nice. I thought really nicely done. Bring up this little doll. This is also from the 70s, and she it was Calico, let's see, Horseman Calico Kid. So she's one of the Calico Kids. They had looks like several of them. And now the ones I saw online, they do sell well, but they are brand new and in the box. She does have some wear like on her ribbon, but her dress is in really good condition. Mainly the wear is like where her ribbon, her bonnet tie is. Looks like probably her hair is probably not in its original state, but really pretty dress. I'm probably not going to get much, if anything, for this, but I always hate to leave these things behind. So I don't know. And I thought she was cute. This would have been a doll that I would have played with when I was little. She looks very much like some of the ones I had. All right, the last thing are these Clarks in the box. These, they're a women's loafer, black leather. And so yeah, these are new and not worn. You can see the bottoms here. And let's see, I think, let's see, yeah, here's the name of these. So these are the Hamble loafer. They were size 7 women's. I actually already have these listed. These were so easy because you don't have to clean these. I brought them right home and just got pictures of them and got them listed on eBay. So these are actually really good sells. I think I listed these. Oh gosh, I can't remember now. I'll have to put what they sell for, and I want to say I put them around the $40+ range. But yeah, these were in really good shape. These are the they were just sitting there on top of the bins. I don't know why anybody hadn't picked these up, because I know that there's a lot of resellers that shop those Goodwill outlets, and a lot of them pick up clothes and shoes. So I don't know. I don't always pick up shoes, but especially in this condition, and if they're not that much trouble to get listed, I will go ahead and do that. I'll pick them up. I have sold a few shoes. So yeah, I thought that was really good. All right, so that's going to be the end of this haul. Again, this was the first visit to this Goodwill where I found all these items, and I will definitely be going back to that one. I was really pleased with that one. I was pleased with the area that it was in, and all the items that we did find that day. So I will be getting back there sometime. I will see you all on the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.